Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Guy's Home Kitchen. Tonight we're making pumpkin tiramisu. It's another pumpkin recipe. It is October and we are going full-fledged pumpkin. Next week we're making pumpkin and spice Belgian waffles, so check in next week. But tonight we got pumpkin tiramisu. We're also making a grilled Caesar's wedge. So we're gonna go light with the salad tonight because we're gonna have dessert also. So stay tuned, let's get hungry, and let's get saucy. All right, welcome back. Here we go. I'm going to go through the ingredients as I start making this instead of giving you a quick overview because I just want to get the process started. We're going to start with the tiramisu, and we begin by breaking 3 eggs, and we're going to be using just the yolks tonight. You know, one of the things that makes tiramisu is mascarpone cheese. That's what it's most famous for, mascarpone cheese. So we'll be using that tonight. Okay, so I'm going to take the yolks, put them in here. This is 3 egg yolks. This one cracked, but it's okay. Okay, I'm going to use the whites, so let's save this for later. And get a towel here. Okay, so with the egg yolks, we put 100 grams of sugar, just regular old sugar, and we will start whisking that. And we're going to whisk this until it's the eggs are slightly beaten and begin to get pale. This is kind of like the beginning of a custard. So you can see how the color is already starting to get lighter. Which is good, just like that. To that, we're going to add 450 grams of mascarpone cheese. These are 250 gram containers, so I don't have to measure this. I'm just going to put it right in here. That's one. I'm sorry, 225 gram containers. That's what makes more sense, mathematically speaking. Okay, so once we get the mascarpone cheese in here, we will stir this up. The eggs. So tiramisu is a very light, airy, creamy filling with coffee flavored biscuits. Okay, now we add 100, I got 200 grams of heavy cream here. And we will add that to this. If we're making a traditional tiramisu, not one with pumpkin, I'd probably go heavier on the cream to 300 milliliters. But because we're going to be adding 150 grams of pumpkin, I took away the cream so it's balanced in the end. So, you know, mix this up. Looking good. Okay, to this I'll add just a dash of vanilla. Nothing too crazy. I don't want that much. And then we will mix our pumpkin together. So what I like to do is take the 150 grams of the pumpkin puree, a little bit of sugar, and the pumpkin spice, so about a tablespoon of this. And this pumpkin spice is going to be what, flavors the whole thing, so you can go a little strong in here. Maybe that's a big tablespoon. Okay, let's close that. We'll take a fork and we'll just whip this up. Very similar to last week, except we're just making pumpkin spiced flavored pumpkin. Okay, so what I did ahead of time is I roasted pumpkin. So this is real pumpkin. They call it pie pumpkin or cooking pumpkin. About 35, 40 degrees in the oven, set to 425, and flesh down. So you cut in half, take out the seeds, flesh down on the pan in the oven, 35, 40 minutes at 425, and you have yourself some roasted pumpkin, which is really soft and tender like this. Okay, so that's nice and mixed. By the way, I want to show you guys this. So I was at the store today, and I found, these are the cooking pie pumpkins, and I found 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large. The reason I want to show you this is because if you notice, a lot of my recipes are weighted because that's what makes it more accurate, especially when we're baking. And to say get 1 or 1/2 of a pie, cooking pie pumpkin, it doesn't work because you're gonna have a lot if you end up getting this size, and probably not enough if you get this size, and this will be a little over, a little under, so you just never know. So that's why we always measure by weight. Anyway, so to this we will add our pumpkin mixture here. Okay, I'm going to mix this up. So you can see it's starting to get that spicy pumpkin spice flavor and color right now, which is good because we're looking for that. So I'm just going to give this a quick little whip, thicken it up a little bit. And to finish, what I'm going to do is take my zester and a lemon and just put a little bit, about a half a lemon zest in here. It really helps bring out some of the flavors and cut the fat a little bit. Okay, there's our filling. Let's taste it. Oh man, that's good, Vito. Wait till you try this one. Okay, filling's done, so I'm going to put that up here for now. And what we're going to do is work on our coffee mixture. So what you do is, the way tiramisu works is you have a bunch of lady fingers, which is what these are. Got a whole plate here. And you soak them in coffee, and then you layer the cream, the lady fingers, the cream lady finger until you go to the top, okay? But for the coffee, I'm going to add to the plate here. This is about 4 cups total. So I'm going to use about half of that. Okay. And I'm going to add some sugar because it needs to be sweet. And I'm going to add some Vinsanto. So Vinsanto is an Italian dessert wine from the Chianti region, and this is about 100 milliliters in here, so I'm going to use about half. Just to, if you can't find Vinsanto, go ahead and use any type of dessert wine you want, any type of flavor, it'll come out. So whatever you decide to use will be fine. You can use Marsala, any sweet wine will do, port. And so what I'm just doing is mixing this to get the sugar in here. So far you can see how fast and easy, especially once you prepped, this Italian dessert is. Really nice, fine Italian dessert. So we got our mixture there. Let's taste this too. Perfect. So we're ready to start layering. And we're going to start with the lady fingers. So we'll put some ladyfingers in there. We'll get our cream and spatula. I'm going to need this again. So we'll put some cream in the bottom. Like that. We'll take our ladyfinger. Oops, these were in there too long. That's a mistake. So here's how we fix this mistake. So a lot of cooking, guys, you get to learn the mistakes too. So what you want to do is get it all, squeeze it out, because we want the coffee. And as you can see, this is how fast the ladyfingers soak up. So let's come back. Start over. We got our cream in. We will take some ladyfingers, turn them over, and you put them in. We'll turn, and you just layer like this. Man, these are really soaking up fast tonight. You have to be quicker. Okay, so now we go more filling. If anybody's got any questions along the way, go ahead and feel free to ask. I'm gonna do one at a time because for whatever reason, these little ladies are soaking up fast tonight. What we're going to do is once I get this all layered, I'm going to throw this in the fridge while we make the Caesar salad. And then by the time that salad's done, this will be nice and set. Okay, so there we go. A layer of ladyfingers are there, so more cream. You don't have to go too heavy on the layers, just enough. This. Okay, more ladyfingers.
Mike Rocco has a question.
Yeah.
Are you using soft or hard ladyfingers?
These are hard. Mike Rocco had a question about soft or hard ladyfingers. These are very hard. But they soak up this liquid fast. So you just gotta work fast here. This dessert's so good. So good. As I said before, if you wanted to convert this into a regular tiramisu, not a pumpkin one, you just omit the pumpkin part of it and add about another 100 milliliters of heavy cream. And then you're basically on your way. Okay, some more filling here. Probably get one more layer, one more complete layer. Okay. So I don't know if I have enough coffee, so let's keep going here. Some more coffee. Some more sugar. And some more Monsanto. Let's just finish that. You don't have to be worried about the alcohol in here because there's only going to be so much in a little bite. It's not going to hurt anybody. If you're concerned about that, don't use it. It's totally optional, but it just adds a, like if you ever had, like you could tell when you have tiramisu and it's soaked in coffee, but then you could have tiramisu, it's soaked in coffee, but there's something different about it. Well, that's the liqueur that they use in the coffee. Let's see. Alexa, off. What the hell? I don't know why Alexa kicked in, but she did. Whatever. We're live, folks, so there you go. That can't be edited out. At least not if you're watching live. All right, so we're going to finish the final layer here. This, in my plate, is 1.5 packages of ladyfingers. So if you're making something this size, you're going to need that many. If you're going to do a smaller bowl, then you won't need as many, obviously. You could also do in small ramekins like this and do individual servings. That's available too, if you want. It's more time intensive, but I actually took one out just in case I had extra stuff here, which I don't think I'm going to have extra cream. So I'm going to take the last of my cream filling here. Put this right on top. Barely, just enough. Okay, I usually use a different bowl, but I wanted to use glass tonight so I can show you guys how it looks inside before we cut into it. Okay, so let's spread this out. Just like this. Look guys, so easy, come on. You could do this. Okay, so here we go. Let me taste this one more time. What's that? I'm gonna need it soon. Actually. Okay. So, in the fridge we go. Okay. I'm gonna let that get cool while we get started on the salad here. So, I'm going to move this over here. Wait. So we're going to start on the Caesar salad dressing. And put this out of the way. This we're going to use later to top. Okay, next dish. So to get started, we need a large bowl, which we have right here. And to this bowl, we'll be adding a bunch of chopped garlic. So we're just going to dice up this garlic and get it really fine. This is 12 cloves of garlic. This makes enough for 4 heads of romaine lettuce at this size. So I have 4 of these I'm going to be cooking. So that's what this calls for. If you only going to make 2, then you cut in half. If you need more, you know what to do. Simple math. I have it. I already did. So we're just dicing this up really nice. Okay, here we go. It's a lot of garlic. That's a good thing. Okay, to this bowl, we will be adding 4 egg yolks. So I got my bowl here again. So I like cracking eggs into a bowl like this when anytime I need to separate eggs. It's just faster in my opinion. So you get them in. And then you just scoop them out with your hand just like I did before. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we wipe. Okay. So garlic, egg yolks. We got 4 lemons, freshly squeezed lemon juice here. And we will be adding 2 tablespoons of anchovy paste. You know what? Let me not make that mistake. So what we gotta do is whisk this first. So we'll whisk these 3 things together first with some salt and pepper. Just like this. Okay. I'm gonna get the grill started so that we're ready to do it. We'll do it. Okay. Now I will add 2 tablespoons of anchovy paste. This stuff is pretty fishy, but you don't taste fishiness when you make it. Any good Caesar salad dressing, regardless of the type of recipe, will have this in it. It's kind of the quote-unquote secret ingredient of Caesar salad dressing. Guess I'm using the last of it tonight. Okay. Get that in there. Fill here. Okay. So we'll add about 1/2 cup of grated Parmigiano Reggiano. Goes right in there. And probably a couple, 2 teaspoons worth of hot sauce right in there. And then we're gonna mix this up. So this is going to be a probably not as creamy Caesar salad dressing because we're grilling it on the griddle tonight. You can put this right on your outside grill or barbecue or whatever. Okay, now that we got this all together, we're going to slowly add some corn oil. And I mean slowly, to emulsify this dressing a little bit. So right now, all those fat and proteins from the egg yolks in the liquid here are going to be emulsifying with this dressing, with this oil, corn oil, to thicken it up just a little bit. And that's my dog barking. We got a lot of extra sound effects tonight. Okay, let's keep going. And when it's right here, give us a taste. Okay, we'll keep going. Okay, I'm starting to smell the griddle, which means it's probably starting to get hot. Okay, so it's about a cup of corn oil. And we will taste again. Okay, now it's looking like a dressing. Okay, a little bit more salt, pepper. And we're done. Okay, I'm gonna hold this to the side just in case that decides to break apart on me. And we'll get the lettuce ready. So this is already pre-washed. I already washed it before. See, there's still water. And what we're gonna do is cut off the edge. Now you don't want to go too much like I did right there, because then these leaves start falling off. So you want to just try to keep it together as much as you can, and then just go right down the middle. Okay, there you go. There's 1 and 2. So just a hair off the bottom, keep it whole, and then right down the middle. It's better. You don't have to go crazy. You are gonna, some leaves are gonna break and some may fall apart on you. That's okay. As you can see with me, it happens. Okay, so that's a nice one right there. So I got 4 total hearts of romaine here because we're serving 4 people tonight. And then right down the middle. Okay, so it's getting hot. We will take our hearts of romaine, just give it a quick toss like this, and let it go. Okay. This doesn't take long because we're not really like cooking the lettuce, if you will. Just basically just grilling on the outside a little bit. Okay. So a little bit more color on that. We'll turn it. Okay, perfect. So I'm calling this Caesar's wedge because if you if you go to a restaurant and you get like a wedge salad, it's usually iceberg, a big wedge of iceberg with a bunch of blue cheese dressing and stuff. So this is just the Caesar version of it. Okay, it cooks really fast. The heat on here transforms the dressing a little bit, which is why I don't like to use the regular traditional dressing. I posted a really good Caesar salad dressing recipe in the People Who Cook Facebook group. So if you're not in that group, join it. I got a killer one in there. Set this out of the way. Next batch. And that you would use when you're making regular Caesar salad. This is what we're doing tonight. Two. Three. Four. So what's left in here we're going to use to finish it. Okay. Almost there. We got the pumpkin tiramisu settling in nicely in the fridge. We got our grilled romaine coming along nicely right here. So this must have been the piece I cut too much. It's gonna have any problems on here. So that one doesn't get turned over. That's all you do. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm actually transferring these to individual plates so that the salad doesn't wilt too much. Because we're not going for that type of salad tonight. And this one, I dropped in like this. Just like that. Okay, let's turn this off. Take this off. And we're gonna finish this. And Vito's gonna come here and taste it. Okay. Get our plate. So here's how we're gonna finish it. You might have seen me do this before, but I like to get my potato slicer and shave off Parmesan. This. I like to go heavy with this. Okay. Then take our dressing. And remember all that garlic we put in? Well, that's all sitting at the bottom here, so we're gonna scoop that out. Put that right on top here like this. Okay. And then just a touch of salt, pepper. And we're done with the Caesar salad. All right, Vito, wanna come over here?
Yeah.
Can I borrow your phone for a picture? Huh? Well, I'm not making another pretty dish tonight, so I gotta take the picture now. And you. Okay, don't go anywhere. We got the tiramisu in the fridge. Okay. Vito, you taste the salad?
Yeah.
All right, come on over. Here's a fork. Let me get a knife for you.
Okay. Where do you want me to cut?
I'll cut it for you, so it's easy. Okay. So this is going to be more tender down here because that was the leaf, and then this is the core, so it'll be a little more crispy over here. Okay.
I'm gonna try the soft part first.
Go ahead. Let's give this a shot.
I'm not sure if this is how I'm supposed to do it.
Nice and light, right?
Mhm. This is the best salad.
Yeah. Wow.
Usually, I like salad,
I forgot where this one place was from, but I got it there, and that was my favorite salad. But now,
Okay.
this is better.
The grilling adds a little dip flavor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can finish that in a little bit. Now, we gotta taste this.
But in that, I also tasted the London a lot.
Yeah.
And I love London.
It's meant to be a very light dish. So for the tiramisu, we need to do one thing, which is finish this. So we'll take, there's a lemon in there. So we'll take our nutmeg and just a little bit right on top like that. Okay. And then we have dark chocolate. You like dark chocolate?
Mm-hmm. Favorite kind of chocolate.
And we're going to grate that on top too, like this. Yeah.
Can't wait.
You like that?
Mm-hmm. I can't wait.
Now it looks like tiramisu, right?
Mm-hmm.
Covered in the chocolate shavings.
It kind of reminds me of a cake.
You excited to try this?
Mm-hmm.
Vito loves dessert. Okay. So I'll leave that there for now. Let's get a spoon. And we will spoon this out.
Looks
Just like
very
that.
soft.
Okay. Pictures. I always forget pictures. I gotta take it from. Okay. So for you, Vito, I'm gonna give you a little extra chocolate on this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Don't eat it yet. I want to take another picture of just that. Okay. Okay. So, where's your fork? Use the same one. It's fine. Go ahead. Let's try this. Mm-hmm. Whoop, you're dropping it. Didn't do a piece.
I taste the pumpkin a lot. And the chocolate.
Oh, that's good.
This, usually I don't like tiramisu, so I was scared to try it. But I still wanted to try it, but this,
That's better than
like
regular
it.
tiramisu. Yeah. I'd make this over regular tiramisu any day. All right, guys. I think Vito just said, now that's saucy, baby. All right. So we made some tiramisu, pumpkin tiramisu, which is excellent. Grilled Caesar's wedge, which is excellent. Wish you to try it. If you need the recipes, just go ahead and go to guyshomekitchen.com, sign up, and I'll email out all the recipes whenever you need as I get to it, basically. Until then, stay saucy.